You get what you pay for. But how much do you get when you get what you, how much do you get when you get what you pay for? Here's the deal. We've got 3 different M4 electric airsoft guns, or airsoft electric guns, AEGs, each at a different price point, $100, $300, and $500. The question is spending the extra cash going to get you that much more in extra features and performance? Or are there diminishing returns when it comes to airsoft guns? We got each of these rifles ready to go, and we're gonna test their FPS, their trigger response, rate of fire, and I've got a row of targets to engage, and we'll see how quickly I can do that with each of these to simulate gameplay. Then we'll increase the distance and see if there's any accuracy difference between these stock rifles. But first, if you love airsoft like we do and the content we produce, please hit the subscribe button. It massively helps us out. If you don't want to miss future videos, that bell notification icon will keep you in the loop of new releases and exciting events like Airsoft Con and other exciting videos and challenges we do like this, so stay tuned. This beautiful $100 rifle is the Double Eagle M4A1. It's got a polymer body, it's got an adjustable stock, an adjustable hop-up unit, and a metal gearbox inside. Let's see how it performs. All right, chrono results. The Double Eagle M4A1 is averaging 355 FPS with 0.2 gram BBs across 5 shots and about 12.8 rounds per second with the included 9.6 volt nickel metal hydride battery. It's pretty decent numbers for a $100 rifle. The trigger response is average, not terribly snappy, but consistent, and it gets the job done. Moving up in cost, we've got this gorgeous CYMA Platinum M4 QBS, which externally has a metal body now, an M-LOK metal handguard, and feels very sturdy and features a quick change spring system, that QBS, that allows you to easily go up or down in FPS by taking out and replacing the spring without taking the entire gearbox or gun apart. The CYMA Platinum M4 QBS is averaging about 365 FPS with 0.2s across 5 shots and 26 rounds per second on a Titan Power 11 1 lithium ion. CYMA Platinums are well known for their rate of fire, and the numbers back that up. At this price point, the trigger response is responsive and snappy, and that translated directly in the shooting course. Rapid semi-auto follow-ups felt confident and quick. And our final boss in this lineup is the most expensive gun of the 3 that we've had on the table today. This is the SPECNA Prime EMG Daniel Defense licensed Mark 18. Now this rifle has some excellent externals, all properly trademarked, which does add a little bit to the cost. And on the inside, it's got a Gate Aster V2 MOSFET, a tight bore inner barrel, an upgraded hop-up, and a brushless motor, which should give this thing amazing trigger response and performance. This is the most expensive one in the video, so it should be the best performer. The SPECNA Prime EMG Daniel Defense M4A1, not the Mark 18, I screwed up that earlier, but stick with me. It's averaging 415 FPS with 0.2s across 5 shots and 22 rounds per second on a Matrix 11 1 lithium polymer. We used a 1000 milliamp battery here. With the Gate Aster V2 MOSFET and the brushless motor on board, the trigger feel at this price point really reflects what you're paying for. Tight, responsive, and confidence-inspiring. The rate of fire comes in a little bit lower than the CYMA Platinum, and that's really down to the heavier spring and the higher FPS configuration we tested it in. If you swap in the included indoor spring, you'd be looking at similar FPS and rate of fire territory, with the premium trigger feel still intact. We set up a high-vis target paper and ran 10 shots with each rifle at 25 feet and 50 feet to see how each of the groupings compared at each price point. Looking at the results, there's a pretty clear progression as you move up the price scale. Between the Double Eagle and the CYMA Platinum, we're seeing tighter groupings at both distances at 25 feet on the head target and 50 feet on the torso. Now the jump up from the CYMA Platinum to the SPECNA Prime is honestly a little less dramatic, which makes sense. At those higher price points, you're already getting strong out-of-the-box performance from both rifles, so the margins naturally get a little closer. Comment below, where is the sweet spot? Somewhere between $100 and $500? Which performance metric do you go for when you're choosing? All right, so as we saw in the testing, the $100 would be a great place to start playing airsoft. It takes standard M4 mags, has a Picatinny top rail, and out of the box, it's ready to go. It's lightweight, it's dependable, and it gives you breathing room in your budget for future upgrades and additional parts and kit like battery charger, any camo or mag carrying options you want if you've got a specific budget cap. Now for 3 times the price, and even more actually, the CYMA Platinum runs for about $330, and the quality of life improvements are real. The metal body feels more realistic, the M-LOK rail can take modern attachments, and the CYMA Platinum gearbox paired with that QBS system for easily swapping springs without taking it apart makes the rifle an upgrade in just about every way. And to cap off the list at our highest price tier of $500 is the SPECNA Prime EMG Daniel Defense Mark 18 with the Gate Aster 2 MOSFET. The most expensive rifle of the 3 brings to the table a higher level of realism, an increased functionality. It has official trades on high quality externals and that programmable MOSFET and incredibly quick and energy efficient brushless motor. You can expect this to perform the best of them out of the box. There you have it. 3 different price points, 3 different performance profiles, and depending on your needs and budget, hopefully this video was helpful on highlighting some key features that a higher cost airsoft rifle comes with out of the box. The most important thing about any airsoft replica at any price point is that it gets you out on the field playing the sport, hobby, playing airsoft. Subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Happy airsofting.